Hey everyone, it's Hannah from Better Lettering, and today I am going to show you how I'm going to set up my bullet journal for the month of March. So let's get started. I've already sketched some ideas out in my journal with pencil, just so I could remember exactly what I wanted and make things a little bit easier for myself. So there are some things that I know worked well for me in February and some things that I know that I wanted to change. The first thing I will say is that I am using a Scribbles That Matter A5 dotted notebook, and it's been one of my favorite notebooks so far, and I've tried a few different notebooks in the past, but this one has the best paper quality. It's the perfect size, and I really like the color of the pages. With that being said, this month I wanted to change things up a little bit differently. So I will flip back and show you what I had done the previous month. This was my weekly setup for last month, and I had my habits right on this page, and I was doing weekly habit trackers instead of monthly habit trackers. This month I'm going to change that, and I'm going to do monthly habit trackers, but I'm going to do them individually so I can really focus on each one individually rather than as a whole. Secondly, I incorporated a gratitude log in the back of this month, and I'm going to put that in the front. It was just something I had thought of later in the month, and I really liked it, so I'm going to actually start it at the beginning of the month. Then, I think almost everything else is the same. I did include an exercise schedule into this month, so I can kind of get a better idea of what I want to be doing each day. So, with that being said, I will get started. The first thing that I decided to do, I know it's March, and I know a lot of people do different themes for each month, but instead of that, I received these Brie Reese glitter inks, and I'm going to test that out in my bullet journal today. This is my first time using these, but they're really glittery and really pretty, so I was just going to kind of do like a background wash with it and see how I like it. This paper is pretty thick, so I think it should hold up pretty good. Okay, so I will let that dry and then I will come back to it. Okay, so this has dried. I actually used my hairdryer to dry it. And so the page definitely got a little crinkly, which I don't mind in my journal at all, but if that's something that bothers you, I would suggest not using water-based things in your journal or not using that much water. And because it kind of bled through on the next page, I'm going to leave this page blank. In fact, I think I might also put the blue sparkly ink on this page. I'll put my gratitude log on this page because I only had one page dedicated to it anyway. So that is what I'm going to do now. Alright, and I'll let that one dry as well. Okay, I am back at it and I did these 2 pages. Now it definitely is crinkly like I said before. Another option you could do is to do it on a separate piece of paper and just glue it in. Like if you wanted to do a watercolor floral or anything like that, you can always glue it into your bullet journal rather than do it on the actual page to prevent the crinkly pages. Anyway, I'm going to keep on planning and I will just speed this up for you. Okay, so I decided to put a quote that I really liked on this page, and then I'm going to put 3 monthly goals in this box. I will put upcoming events or things that are going on in the month in this box. I also have a looking ahead spread, but I thought it might be easier to just flip back to this page for this month. So moving on, I am also going to put a quote on this page, and this is going to be my gratitude, so I will get started with that now. Okay, so I originally heard this quote on the Mrs. Ambitious podcast, and they were interviewing Simpsonography, and she quoted it from Swift Galleries. So I just want to make that clear that that's who it is, but I don't know the name of the actual person. So, moving on. This is going to be my habit tracker and then my exercise schedule. Okay guys, I'm really sorry. I think the battery on my other camera was getting low, so I switched it. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but I also set up my weekly spreads. So far I have this and my weekly spread. And so I will finish on my weekly spread now. That is it. I will do a quick flip through and just explain a few things to you. So this is my beginning spread. This will be where my events are this month and my monthly goals. My gratitude log, my habit trackers, and my exercise schedule for my exercise habit tracker. This is my weekly spread. I put all of my events on this side and then my weekly to-do list over here. And then I do dailies and I will divvy up my tasks for the week as I get to them. And then I will do that each week. I will recreate this spread. And then back here, I collect quotes because I do my lettering on Instagram and I'm always looking for quotes, so if I come across one, I put them here. This is my monthly review. I like to reflect on what worked for this month and what didn't work. And then I also like to track my Instagram followers and my YouTube subscribers, so I will do that for March 1st and 31st. And then I can take any notes down here on what I could improve or do better for both of these. And then I want to be more consistent on YouTube, so I have this page for ideas that I come up with and just my goals in general and how I can improve, maybe supplies that I need, etc. So thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, please hit subscribe and let your friends and family know. Thanks a lot.